Peace, infinite waters diving deep once again. I woke up like this, deep divers all magical and fly. We're out here in the heart of nature. There's no place I'd rather be than with the birds, bees, leaves, and trees. Let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that grass, prana baby. Raising the frequency. I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration. I feel so much better now, deep divers. Sending you a wave of good ass energy. The cat down the road said, you feel so much better now. Look, let me say a big shout out to everybody out there who's joined the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version, deep divers. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Click the link down below and become your greatest version. Look, Feel Alive 2, Deep Divers, the new book. Feel Alive 2, Unlock Your Infinite Power, the secret recipe to becoming your greatest version by Ralph Smart, is now available on ebook and Kindle. Click the link down below. Go and get yourself an early copy. It's coming soon to Amazon in hardback and paperback, but 10 years in the making, 500 pages. The Bible of becoming your greatest version. Go and check it out. Now, deep divers, spiritual warfare. Have you heard of that concept, spiritual warfare? Oh yeah, the cat down the road has. A lot of people, they write to me, they're like, Ralph, we're in spiritual warfare right now. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I'm like, absolutely. There's a battle happening, deep divers, on planet Earth. Spiritual warfare is real. And we're going to talk about how to fight spiritual warfare and get rid of bad spirits. This information right here, deep divers, is going to blow your mind and inspire you at the same time. Hit that like button if you support The Real. Share this video with someone. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Look, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation. Everything is suddenly shifting in your favor. If you're ready for that, deep divers, do a little samba, baby. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? And just say thank you. So let me share with you what's helped me along my journey, deep divers. Fight against spiritual warfare and get rid of bad spirits. And first and foremost, I've got a tremendous respect for many religions out there, because they're all saying the same thing. They're all talking about do the right thing, be a good person. Islam means peace. I was born a Christian. So many good Christian brothers and sisters. Buddhists, right? People who study Judaism. Okay, so when you dive deeper, I'm more spiritual right now because I realize that we are gods and goddesses. I'm a big fan of Nikola Tesla, who said this: if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And I realize scientists are talking the same language as many people who are religious and spiritual and all of that. We're all talking the same language. We all know that there's a higher power. Now, in science, you might call it the field, the quantum field. If you're spiritual, you might say Gaia, Mother Nature. If you're religious, you might name your God, right? Jesus, God Almighty, Allah, Yahweh, whatever, okay? But we're talking about the same thing in a nutshell, that there's a higher power, the Most High. And when you dive deeper, you realize that there are two forces on this planet. In layman's terms, good and bad, negative and positive, light and dark. But when you dive deeper, you realize that actually they actually work together. We'll come to that later. But spiritual warfare is about realizing you are in a matrix right now. And there are people who want to get you, and forces that wants to pull you back into the truth. There's a force that wants to pull you back into love. It wants to remind you of your greatness. It wants you to do the right thing. We call that God. We call that Gaia. We call that the Most High, right? There's also a force that distracts you, leads you into temptation, takes you off your path. Many people call that the devil, Satan, the inorganic ones, agents of the matrix, whatever name you have for it. So spiritual warfare is about realizing there is a battle happening on the planet between good and evil. There is a battle happening on the planet between the truth and the lies. And when you take a look around, deep divers, even at the state of the world, sometimes I ask myself, okay, how come there are wars still happening on the planet? And I realize that many human beings are still in their ego, and they're being possessed by demons. They're on demon time. Sometimes I see a news story, I'm like, oh my gosh, how could he do that? How could she do that? And I realize that demons are real. And then sometimes I meet people who are like, so amazing. I'm like, God is inside that person. God is inside her. God is inside him. Because their light is shining and they're uplifting humanity, reminding humanity of its greatness. So, how to fight against spiritual warfare right now on the planet? How to protect yourself from bad spirits? Let me share with you what's helped me along my journey, deep divers. So, every single day, I call on God, Gaia, Mother Nature, the Most High, and I ask the Most High to guide me to the right place. This is how you fight against spiritual warfare. I'm not here just by my grace. I'm here because of God's grace and from the universe's mercy. Not a leaf falls from a tree without the universe's permission. Slow motion this side. And the more I dive deeper, I realize that, oh my gosh, it's fascinating, deep divers. Everything is divine mathematics. Everything is divine mathematics happening for a reason. Everything is happening in divine order. And that's how I know there's a higher power. That's how I know God is real. And that's how I also know spiritual warfare is real. Because as you want to evolve and elevate and become your greatest version, you're going to be met with obstacles, challenges, agents who want to bring you down to a lower frequency and vibration. When you are in a higher frequency and vibration, you're in your God body, your God self, raising the frequency. You can do anything. But what happens when you're led into temptation? When you fall asleep? What did Nas say on Illmatic? I never sleep because sleep is the cousin of death. Beautiful metaphor. That's like what spiritual warfare is all about. You got to keep your eyes wide open and never fall asleep. because you're in a matrix. The food, is that even food? A lot of the things in the supermarket aren't even real food. They're full of artificial ingredients. That's a part of spiritual warfare. And therefore, how you fight against that is to make sure you're eating to live, is to make sure you realize that every 35 days, your body makes new cells from the food you're eating. You are literally what you eat. And when you're eating to live, you are raising your frequency, raising your vibration, and having a communion with God, the universe, the Most High. But there's a battle happening even with food. There's a battle happening right now with music. What if I told you a song is not just a song is a message? And you have great artists like Lauryn Hill, Bob Marley, they put out beautiful music, and all of a sudden, you feel inspired. All of a sudden, Lauryn Hill's music is making you become a better version of yourself. And you have certain artists who are on demon time, and you listen to their music, and now you're becoming incredibly destructive. Well, that's what spiritual warfare is like. It's about realizing there's a battle happening. There are people who want to help humanity. There are people who want to help humanity evolve to the next level of evolution. And there are people who want to dumb people down through frequency vibration and energy. Spiritual warfare is about realizing everything around you is energy. There is good energy, there is bad energy. You have to stay focused on being in your purpose. This is how to fight against spiritual warfare and get rid of bad spirits. And talking of spirit, do you know alcohol in the Arabic, the etymology actually goes back to spirits. A spirit, a flesh-eating spirit. So alcohol literally means spirits. And that's the reason why a lot of people, when they're always intoxicated, always drunk, they lose their cognitive functions and faculties. And it's almost as if they're possessed. Some people get so drunk, they're like, I wasn't myself. It's almost as if someone hijacked my entire body. That's spiritual warfare. And that's the reason why you have to have self-discipline to fight spiritual warfare. Every single day you can say a prayer. You can say the word of God. You can meditate. You can come out in the heart of nature and interface with Gaia, who is always alive. Mother Nature is always alive. That's how I fight against spiritual warfare. Mother Nature is my bodyguard, deep divers. And I woo, breathe in that good ass prana, baby. The air is so clear here. Spiritual warfare is about realizing a lot of people are trapped in these cities full of pollution, trapped in these cities where there's a lot of bad energy. A lot of people have a lot of negative thoughts. And guess what? It affects you because energy is contagious. Spiritual warfare is real. You have to protect your energy. And that means if they're not helping you evolve, they're a distraction. If that environment is not helping you become your greatest version, it's a distraction. If you are around people, if you take a look around at your circle, deep divers, and you're not inspired, You don't have a circle, you have a cage. Spiritual warfare is about realizing you want to connect with people who are going to remind you, we got to elevate. We can't go back. We've come too far, deep divers. To fight against spiritual warfare and get rid of bad spirits, remind yourself every single day in this matrix, they want to keep you on the lowest frequencies. Fear, 100 hertz frequency, grief, shame, guilt, apathy. That's the war that's going on right now. To fight against spiritual warfare, to get rid of bad spirits, you want to be vibrating on the 528 hertz frequency. That's the love frequency. You want to be vibrating on the 600 hertz frequency. That's the peace frequency, deep divers. You want to be vibrating on the 700 hertz frequency. That's the enlightenment. That's the enlightenment frequency. So as you raise your frequency, you start to conquer the lower vibrations and frequencies and energies. Spiritual warfare, deep divers, how to fight against it and get rid of bad spirits. When you remind yourself, this is what the ancients knew. When you go to bed at night, deep divers, you're literally time traveling through the astral realm. And if you haven't purified your body and mind and got it in the right place, you're going to be attacked spiritually in the dream world. And that's the reason why you want to make sure when you go to bed, your mind is pure. You're not harboring bad thoughts and ill intent towards other people, because it's going to come back around to you. The energy you put out there is the same energy you'll get back. This is how to fight against spiritual warfare. Make sure you're a beacon of light and love. Stop allowing fear to consume you. Every single day, I'm letting love guide me. Every single day, I'm letting love guide me and not fear. Slow motion this side. Spiritual warfare. So Trump is the 47th president of the United States of America. Some people are happy, some people are sad. I always tell you, focus on yourself. The whole world is a stage. But you want to remind yourself, it's not about choosing sides, Democrat, Republican. It's about being on the side of truth. It's about being on the side of humanity. America is a corporation already bought and paid for. You want to wake up and smell the coffee and focus on yourself, because only you are going to lead yourself out of Babylon. Only you are going to lead yourself out of the matrix. We are the ones we're waiting for. Spiritual warfare, how to fight against it and get rid of bad spirits. Live, L-I-V-E. That's what it's all about, deep divers. You got to live. But when you live in reverse, L-I-V-E, it becomes, wait a second, evil, E-V-I-L. And this is how so many people get attacked spiritually, because they start living in reverse. So it's time to remind yourself every single day, as soon as you wake up, there's a force that wants to steal your energy. There's a force that wants to make you sad. There's a force that wants to get you depressed. There's a force that wants to lead you into temptation, and you have to be strong. You can't be strong by yourself. Call on God, call on the universe, even call on the cat down the road, deep divers, because you're going to need all the help you can get. And every single day I surround myself with the right people. I don't want 5,000 friends. I just want a few good ones, because it's not about how many people who come around you and that you can say, oh, that's my friend, that's my friend. No, it's about how many people are truly going to hold you down. Not everyone that comes into your space is supposed to be there. Some people are only there to distract you from where you're supposed to be. Isn't that something? So protect your energy. Not everyone can go. Not everyone can sit at the table. This is how to protect yourself against spiritual warfare. Be selective with whom you share your energy with, because not everyone is worthy to be in your presence. Not everyone has good intentions towards you. Some people are jealous of you. Some people are envious of you. Ladies, fellas. So make sure you're only surrounding yourself with people who make you feel like sunlight. Spiritual warfare is real. Make sure you remind yourself whatever you consume will consume you. The three monkeys: see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It's reminding you that there are certain videos that you don't want to see. The first thing, as soon as you wake up, you don't want to see that as soon as you wake up, because it's going to throw your whole energy off. Violent videos which you don't want to entertain in your biochemistry as soon as you wake up. So protecting yourself against spiritual warfare is about realizing whatever you consume will consume you. And only focus on what is going to serve you and help you become your greatest version. Let go of anything not serving you and start making space for what inspires you. Deep divers, if you're ready to become your greatest version, go to the next level. Hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Deep divers, click the link down below and be inspired. And Feel Alive 2: Unlock Your Infinite Power by Ralph Smart. The new book is now available on ebook and Kindle, coming soon to Amazon in paperback and hardback. Go and get yourself an early copy, deep divers. The secret recipe to becoming your greatest version at ralphsmart.com/the book. Click the link down below and go and get the Good Ass Prana shirts, deep divers. All new designs you're going to love for men, women, children, even cats down the road at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, who's protecting themselves against spiritual warfare, you want to model the clothing? You got a whole lot of heart? Well, go and buy the clothing at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version, deep divers, make sure you book it at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. It's a beautiful day out here, deep divers. You can hear those birds. That's why I'm just saying. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Deep divers, let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. That was healthy. They tried to bury us. They forgot we were seeds. Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation. And let me know how this video inspired you. One love, peace.